So I love pounding the table on this Aaron Donald story. Is he back yet?
Are you giving up?
Oh, I'm not giving up on this.
Oh, no. Okay.
No. Oh, no.
I think I know what you're giving up.
I love it. Is he back yet? I'm assuming the answer is still no. Otherwise, we'd stop the program, right?
Oh, we'd have to celebrate.
He is not. Aaron Donald is, in fact, not back yet.
Yeah, no.
Like Judge Smells. Well, we're waiting.
Back in March, if we had a similar segment for Maxx Crosby, it would be called "Is He Gone Yet?"
Yeah, he gone.
Okay, and then he was gone.
He was.
Yeah. And then if we had a "Is He Gone Yet?" segment, we were like, "Oh, that segment's over." Until the Ravens said, "Oh, he's gone from here. He's back where he would belong originally." And I've been saying for weeks, hey, when Max comes back healthy, the question will be, does he still want out? Does he still want to be gone? And I'm been pounding the table talking about your Cowboys. This is the guy. Go get him. Right? Jerry, when he showed up in Oxnard for his training camp opening press conference, said we're giving up. We'd be up for giving up futures. That's what he said, futures.
We worry about the future. Maca.
You want to win the present right now, you get Maxx Crosby, and you're like, welcome back to Texas, kid.
Is there some breaking news I don't know about, Rich?
No, I'm officially giving up on it.
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
For the beginning of the season, though?
Back together again weekend happened, right?
Yep.
Is it back together again weekend or it's back together weekend? It's back together.
It's back together weekend. Last weekend.
Back together weekend. And the training camp coverage on NFL Network. Outstanding. Omar Ruiz.
I was watching a bunch of it.
David Carr sitting there at Raiders camp. Maxx Crosby, shirtless but inked like crazy, talking about how he looks forward to seeing Fernando Mendoza become the man and also join him in the leadership front.
In this league, you need a great quarterback to win and compete. And Fernando's going to be that guy at some point, and I want to see him succeed. I want this organization to succeed. I'm a Raider to the core, and I want to win more than anything. So it's going to take all of us, not just myself. It's everyone. It's all three levels, you know what I mean? And you talk back to the Patriot days back then, they had Teddy Bruschi at linebacker. They had Rodney Harrison at safety. They had Richard Seymour up front. They had vets and dudes everywhere that led. So I don't want to just be the only guy talking all the time. It can't just be me. It's not basketball where Kobe grabbed the dudes and be like, no, this is what we're doing. There's 15 dudes on the team. You got 90 guys on the roster right now and 40 coaches, or I don't know if we have so many damn coaches. Right. You know how it is. So, like, I need my point is intentionality, and that's like a big word for me this offseason. I've been intentional with all the things I'm doing, and I want to be intentional with everything. So that includes leadership. Fernando's a great kid. He's got all the talent in the world, and I want him to have all the success in the world and help lead that offensive side.
Yeah, he's not twitching in any direction other than just staying put and being intentional to stay put and be ready for the season. You know? So I think I'm going to give up on this one.
Don't.
Well, I know you want him in Dallas, but unless you're calling up and you're telling John Spytek, I'll give you the same 2-1s that the Ravens gave you. Oof. You hang up the phone, right? You see how it works. Certainly if he's the one who's like, I got traded because it wasn't working out here, I'm back and I'm taking a leadership role and I'm telling everybody else who's with me. You want to trade that guy away? Who, by the way, is one of the best pass rushers in the National Football League. I don't want to trade that guy away. I want to win with him. So I'm going to stop with this whole business. Like, I need to see it. Let's see what happens. And training camp arrives. Now, trade deadline's a different story. You're going through half the season. The Raiders might be struggling. And he's just like, I can't do it anymore here. Or I'm ready to I'm ready to ring chase a little bit here.
But I watched that same thing earlier, and he's leading by example. They were showing shots of the team running gassers. He is leading the team. He's out in front of everyone doing these, this workout. So he's in there leading by example.
He knows only one way to do it, I think. And when they told him, you're sitting for the last 2 games of last season, he was done with it.
Yeah.
It didn't matter that Pete was gone and everyone was gone and they're bringing in a new guy. He was done with it. And don't forget, It would be wild if he stays put and he's still the same guy for them. And he stays and they win.
They turn it
around. And part of the reason they turn it around is in the 48 hours that he was gone and they figured they had all this cap space, they go and get Tyler Linderbaum. You know what I mean? They get this guy who proves to be the guy who does shepherd Fernando Mendoza through. And they keep Maxx too. I don't know if those are mutually exclusive, that they would, if Maxx wasn't gone, they wouldn't have gotten the best center on the free agent market. It just makes sense. Again, if you want Fernando Mendoza to succeed, and you want him to succeed and become the leader that Maxx Crosby says he would like him to see, and he does strike me as he's ready to lead. Like, that's going to be something he takes very seriously. He's ready to get linked in on that. You know what I mean? To use that phrase. And you want to get him to that position where he's comfortable doing it because he's the man. You know what you do? You give him short fields because Maxx Crosby's still on the team to put him back on the field. And you get him a center who he could share a brain with. You get him that. Solidifies the line. It's a guy that, the quarterback-center relationship obviously is a close one. Smart moves. And then you get him a coach who's going to build an offense around him. Mm-hmm. So they're checking boxes. But I'm unchecking the box if I need to see a full training camp season to believe Maxx Crosby is still going to be a Raider or wants to be one. I don't think that's
I'm with
lip service.
Let's check back in at the trade.
Yeah, trade.
Well, I mean, we'll have to see the way the season goes in that.
I mean, they could be 1-6, and then it's like,
and it's just like really getting my brains beaten in again, and I just see how happy Myles Garrett is somewhere else.
Yeah,
and then Uncle Jared makes a call.
Futures. Giving up futures.
Hey, don't stop pounding that table just yet, Rich.
Bills Mafia, let me ask you something that might sound crazy today, but could get very real by the trade deadline. If Maxx Crosby ever becomes even slightly available, does Brandon Beane hang up the phone, or does he push every chip toward the middle of the table? Because listen, nobody is saying Maxx Crosby is on a plane to Buffalo right now. No fake breaking news, no nonsense. The cut makes it pretty clear. Right now, Crosby looks locked in with the Raiders. He is talking leadership. He is talking about winning in Las Vegas. He is talking like a guy trying to drag that locker room with him. But here is the part that should make every Bills fan lean forward. The trade deadline is a different animal. That is where bad starts turn into uncomfortable conversations. That is where contenders call. That is where futures get discussed. And Buffalo, with Josh Allen in a Super Bowl window, cannot afford to pretend elite pass rushers do not matter. Let's be real. Maxx Crosby is not just a name. He is not just another edge rusher you throw into a rumor because it sounds good on a thumbnail. This dude is a tone setter. He plays angry. He plays relentless. He plays like every snap is personal. And if you are the Buffalo Bills trying to finally break through the AFC, that kind of defensive energy is exactly what fans have been begging for in January. Because how many times have we watched Buffalo need one more stop, one more pressure, one more quarterback hit, one more moment where the defense says, no, not today. Man, that is the difference between going home hurt and getting one step closer to the Lombardi. Now, do the Bills already have pass rush pieces? Absolutely. Greg Rousseau is a major part of this defense. Bradley Chubb brings veteran juice. Jim Lenhart has options. Buffalo is trying to build a more versatile front, move guys around, create better matchups, and make life ugly for quarterbacks. I like that. I really do. But come on now, Bills Mafia. There is a difference between having options and adding a monster. Maxx Crosby changes the temperature of the room. He changes protection calls. He makes offensive coordinators sleep a little worse. He makes quarterbacks feel footsteps before the ball is even snapped. And that is why this whole deadline angle matters. Right now, the Raiders do not look like a team trying to dump him. Crosby is acting like a leader. He is trying to help that organization stabilize. But what happens if Las Vegas starts 1-6? What happens if the offense struggles? What happens if Crosby looks around and realizes he is still taking punishment on a team that is not ready to win now? That is when the phone calls start. That is when teams with real Super Bowl dreams ask the dangerous question, what is the price? And yes, the price would be heavy. Let's not act like this is some bargain bin pickup. Draft picks, money, cap planning, all of it would be painful. Brandon Beane would have to be disciplined. You do not wreck the future just to win a headline. But at the same time, you also do not waste Josh Allen's prime by being scared. That is the balance. Smart aggression. Not panic, not desperation, smart aggression. Imagine this defense with Crosby screaming off the edge, Rousseau attacking from the other side, Ed Oliver getting more one-on-ones inside, and Jim Lenhart dialing up pressure packages that actually make elite AFC quarterbacks uncomfortable. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, CJ Stroud, whoever is standing in the way, you cannot keep letting those guys breathe in playoff moments. You need disruption. You need violence up front. You need a player who can ruin a drive by himself. Maxx Crosby is that kind of player. But here is my favorable take for Buffalo. The Bills do not need to force this today. They are already a contender. They already have Josh Allen. They already added firepower on offense. They already have a defensive reset happening under Jim Lenhart. So the smart play is not to beg. The smart play is to monitor. Watch Las Vegas. Watch the record. Watch Crosby's body language. Watch the deadline market. And if that door cracks open, Brandon Beane better be standing right there with the phone in his hand. Because this season is not about being cute. This season is about finally breaking through. Josh Allen has been knocking on the Super Bowl door long enough, and if Maxx Crosby somehow becomes the hammer that helps Buffalo kick that door down, then Bills Mafia, you have to at least have the conversation. Now, I need your honest take. Would you give up major futures for Maxx Crosby if the Raiders fall apart, or is that too much risk for Buffalo? Drop your opinion in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more Buffalo Bills news, rumors, reactions, and real Mafia talk.